that 21st century. Doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen do it. Screams from the haters. Got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power.
Welcome back to the Green Hill News Network. I'm Logan.
I'm Tyler.
Wait, you aren't Zoe or Keaton.
Yeah, I think you're scaring them away.
I'm not scared. Let's get to the news.
If you bought a ticket to prom, even if it is just one ticket, you need to fill out the form in the description below. It will count as your outside guest form too if you bought 2 tickets. You must use your school email to access the form.
Juniors, on May 7th during Focus, we will have a junior meeting in the auditorium to go over the senior info regarding pictures, graduation, cap and gown, and more.
Green Hill High School's prom closet is officially open. If you are in need of a prom dress this season, stop by the counseling office.
GHHS Multicultural Night is this month, April 29th at 5 p.m. All that is required is a trifold and a flag, and you do not have to be from the country to represent it. So be sure to sign up through the form in the description for more information and news. Find us at ghhs.multiculturalnight on Instagram or email kimkay000@wilsonk12.tnus.
Green Hill High School Best Buddies and the Foreseeable Future Foundation are hosting Dining in the Dark on Monday, April 27th at 5:30. This is an incredible experience where you eat your dinner blindfolded. There will also be interactive experiences and raffle prizes for participating. This is an event that brings awareness about blindness and low vision. Houston's will be catering the event. Please invite friends and family and make sure to RSVP by April 20th using the QR code on the invitation attached.
The annual Fine Arts Gala will be held on Thursday, April 30th. Doors will open at 6 p.m. with visual arts display and the Commons accompanied by our choral and band departments. We will have food trucks outside of the cafeteria for dinner and drinks. Performances will be in the Hawk Theater at 7 p.m. from the dance and theater departments, ending the night with our jazz band in the Commons. Tickets will be on sale Monday, April 27th on GoFan for $10.
There are less than 20 yearbooks left to pre-order. Order yours today before we sell out. www.jhacompany.com.
The AV department is putting together a senior sign-out video to display your graduation. If you don't have a focus class, be on the lookout for upcoming dates to ensure we include you in the video. Now let's send it over to Ollie and Josh for Sports on the Hill.
Welcome back to Sports on the Hill with Ollie and Josh.
The track and field team will compete in the Wilson County Championship tonight and tomorrow at Lebanon High School. Boys soccer have 2 games next week. The first one on Tuesday at Franklin High School with the start of 6:30. Then they will host Gallatin on Thursday at 6 o'clock.
The girls flag football team will host a doubleheader with Lebanon and Portland on Thursday, April 23rd, and will start at 5.
The district tournament kicks off next week for both individuals and teams. Good luck to the Hawks in the postseason.
Girls lacrosse plays Cookeville next Tuesday at home, then goes on the road to play Independence on Thursday.
Green Hill softball will spend next week on the road for big district and county ball games. The first outing being at Mount Gilly on Tuesday before traveling to Wilson Central on Thursday.
Tonight, baseball will play NBA with the game starting at 6:30, and next Tuesday, baseball will start a series against Lebanon, and they will be hosting the Blue Devils on Wednesday. Since the NBA playoffs are this weekend, we're going to do finals predictions for this year's finals. I got the Thunder and Knicks this year. I think the Thunder are really good after winning the title last year. I think they'll go back to back. I think the Knicks will make it because they got Jalen Brunson and they were so close last year. They lost to the Pacers last year, and the Thunder got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Knicks got Brunson. I have the Knicks and Thunder in the finals, and I think the Thunder win in 7 games, so I got the Thunder win it all. What about you, Ollie?
I had the Spurs and the Celtics. I mean, I just really think Jason Tatum's really good. Victor Wembanyama's really good. I just really think the Spurs are gonna win because they've just got really good talent. So I just really think it's gonna go 5.
5 games?
Yeah.
All right, I got the Thunder in 7 games over the Knicks, but those are our picks.
Yeah.
So that's all for Sports on the Hill with Ollie and Josh. Have a great day.
Thanks, Ollie and Josh.
Let's hear from the FFA department about their upcoming plant sale.
So our very first one, we're opening up to the public at 8 o'clock, April 25th, as well as we'll be open Sunday from 8 a.m. to 5 a.m. Faculty gets first pick April 24th. So we open it up as a thank you for all that they put up with us taking our students on trips and competitions and all that kind of stuff. So faculty gets first dibs April 24th, and then April 25th we're open from 8 to 5, as well as April 26th. Hill plays a huge role in our FFA chapter, not only within like our actual plant science classes, where our students are getting the opportunity to be hands-on in terms of transplanting, seeding, pinching, cuttings, all that kind of stuff. But really it's one of our biggest fundraisers for the year that helps us with all of our travels and competitions, paying for our substitutes, hotel rooms on overnight trips, registration fees, regional dues, all that kind of stuff. This year has probably been really difficult. So in the back we have our cooling pad, and our motor actually went out this year. And so we had an issue with that where our plants were getting too hot. Some of them were needing to be watered twice a day. And unfortunately, just the way that the life cycle goes, some of them kind of, I guess, bit the dust is the nice way to say that. But overall, I feel like we're still working to get our plants back to where they're in, I guess, good condition, good quality. A lot of our plants have bounced back, but that's really been the biggest struggle. It's just kind of battling the heat with our main cooling source down. So usually if we're seeding them, it takes about 7 to 14 days for them to sprout. After a week or 2, we'll transplant them, which basically means that we move them into a bigger sized pot for their roots to grow. And then from there, we just kind of let them grow until they're old enough. Usually about 2 months into their growth, we'll start applying fertilizer, a liquid fertilizer, and that really helps the vegetative growth. So a lot of them, depending on the fertilizer you use, the methods you're using them to grow, can grow pretty rapidly in a short amount of time. And then some of them, especially like our bigger plants like ferns or mixed baskets, can take anywhere from months to get to a full good quality size.
Okay, awesome. That's all. Thank you.
Make sure you show up to the greenhouse on April 25th to get your plants before they're gone.
Now let's hear from Jackson about the upcoming weather this week.
What's up, Hawks? No, seriously, what's up? This week's weather, that's what. My name is Jackson Glasscock, and let's get into this weather for next week. Today is Friday, April 17th, and there's going to be a high of 88, a low of 68, and a 20% chance of rain. On Saturday, April 18th, we'll see a high of 80, a low of 45, and a 77% chance of thunderstorms, and these storms will cause the temperature to drop on Sunday, April 19th, so we'll see a high of 66 and a low of 40. On Monday, April 20th, we'll be seeing a high of 70 and a low of 46, and on Tuesday, April 21st, we'll be seeing partly cloudy skies with a high of 79 and a low of 53. Wednesday, April 22nd, will be very similar to Tuesday with a high of 80 and a low of 55. On Thursday, April 23rd, we'll have a high of 83, a low of 59, and a 23% chance of rain. Finally, next Friday, April 24th, we'll be seeing a 57% chance of scattered thunderstorms with a high of 80 and a low of 60. That's it for weather. We're finally getting to the halfway mark of this 9 weeks, meaning summer is almost here. Stay strong. I believe in you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye, Hawks.
Thanks, Jackson.
You smell that? Let's see what Isaac's cooking up.
Welcome back to another episode of Isaac Cooks. This week I'll be making pizza. Before baking, preheat the oven to 450 degrees. To make this pizza, we need crust, pizza sauce, mozzarella cheese, and toppings. And for our toppings, we got pepperoni, bell pepper, and onions. Spread pizza sauce evenly on the crust with the back of a spoon. Next, sprinkle an even amount of cheese on the crust. Lastly, add desired pizza toppings. When baking the pizza, lower the oven temperature to 425 degrees. Place pizza on center rack and bake for 7 to 10 minutes. For a crispier crust, bake until edges are golden brown. After baking, remove pizza from the oven, let cool for 3 to 5 minutes, then cut and serve. Now that the pizza's done, we'll let our judge try it. I think he likes the pizza. Well, that's it for Isaac Cooks. Have a good weekend. Go Hawks.
Thanks, Isaac.
Tyler, I'm hungry, but I have no clue what I want for lunch.
Well, I'm sure Blake would know. Let's ask him.
What's up, Hawks? I'm Blake Green. Welcome to Green's Grubs. Let's get to the menu. On Monday, April 20th, we get the option of chicken sandwich or turkey sub. On Tuesday, April 21st, we have the option of buffalo mac or beef tacos. Wednesday, April 22nd, we get mozzarella sticks or mini corn dogs. Thursday, April 23rd, we have the option of teriyaki beef dippers or chicken nuggets. To top it off, the end of the week on Friday, we get pepperoni pizza or sloppy joe. Overall, I give this week a solid 7.6 out of 10. Good luck beating the lines. See you later, Tater Hawks.
Thanks, Blake.
That's all for the news this week.
Don't forget about the plant sale.
See y'all later, Hawks.